what's going on? It's Will with Origami Cybertruck. Just driving back from the Fully Charged live show in Austin, Texas. It was awesome. If they have another one next year, hopefully they will. You should go to it if you're interested in this kind of stuff. It was really great. Anyway, just having a lot of thoughts while I'm on the road, so I'm trying to make a bunch of smaller videos for everybody. I don't know if you like these, let me know, but anyway, there's been a lot of talk lately, again, about, Tesla and other auto manufacturers. I just published a video today, earlier today, about, is Tesla going to buy another auto manufacturer? So check that one out if you haven't seen it already. And there's other questions, too, that I've been seeing and getting from people, like, is Tesla going to license this thing or that thing? A lot of people are wondering about, is Tesla going to license their skateboard technology or Autopilot to other auto manufacturers? And Elon has said in the past about licensing of Autopilot, the answer is basically no. He said yes, they would do it, but the other auto manufacturers would have to basically not slow Tesla down, so they'd have to do it exactly as Tesla wants, and they'd want a lot of customizations and stuff like that, and Tesla's just not going to do that. So, is Tesla going to license their Autopilot? No, they're not going to, because other auto manufacturers don't move fast enough for Tesla to make it not slow Tesla down. So they're not going to do that, because that would harm their ability to complete their mission of accelerating us to sustainable transportation. Okay, so that's not happening, in my opinion, and according to Elon as well. Next question: will Tesla license out their skateboard technology, or would they build skateboards for other manufacturers? Again, no. They're not going to license out their skateboard to anybody, because for the same reasons, they're going to have to deal with other auto manufacturers, engineers who want this or that, modification, adjustment, whatever. If they were willing to go along with it, I think they might, but I think, other auto manufacturers might be willing to buy the skateboard, not necessarily the IP for it. But, why would Tesla want to train their competitors? I mean, they already opened up their patents for people to use. So I really don't see that happening. Not because I think Tesla wouldn't be willing to do it, but I think that if you balance out how much distraction it would be to, try to work with all these other auto manufacturers with, the limited resources that Tesla has, and I don't mean money right now, I'm talking about limited resources of engineering talent. Elon's gone on and talked about this a lot, that said, if there's a factory where I could just build amazing engineers, I would build that factory. He said that, I think, on the Tesla Third Row podcast. Shout out, by the way, awesome podcast. So, no, he's not going to, Tesla's not going to spend their valuable engineering resources trying to get people who are dragging their feet on an electric future up to speed with them. There's no reason to do that. With that same amount of energy, Tesla could just build more electric vehicles of their own and accelerate their own cost curve. So I think that's what they'll do. It's a nice idea, but also I think, thinking too small about that when we're thinking about ways that Tesla can make money. Guys, look, Tesla is not just a car company, and this is going to get more and more clear as we go by. I know I'm driving in one right now. It's what you see most of the time, but this is really just the beginning. This is only part of the game plan. You got to listen to what Elon is saying, because he's very clear about what he's going to do, and then he does it. Listen to what he's saying. Tesla's not just an auto manufacturer. They're going to be huge in renewable energy, storage, their own other plays like that. Autonomy, of course. So like getting a little bit of money from like a bunch of like, you know, feeding off the boneyard of like a dying industry of like the rest of the auto manufacturers, there's just no need to do that, and it would just slow them down. Like, this could have played out very differently. You know, Volkswagen might survive. Everybody else probably going to die. Got to be honest with you. It sucks. If you own shares in that, I don't know what to tell you. I don't give investment advice, but I don't own shares in any other automaker or, you know, anyone who makes cars other than Tesla. But I'd be worried about that. Okay, not investment advice, but I'd be worried about it. So anyway, that's just a quick thought on these ideas of Tesla working with others in the industry. They move too slow. That's what it is. They move too slow. They don't have a big enough vision, and they're probably not going to survive anyway. So I'll do a video, kind of a deep dive on that, and why I think that basically nobody is going to make the transition to electrification in the vehicle world. Yeah, I got some ideas about that video, and I'll try to record that one pretty soon and post it as well. But I got some ideas about that. It's not just the technology, guys. It's not just the stock price of the day. Like, I know that's all like really interesting and stuff, and it is, but it's not just those things. So we'll get into more of that later. Anyway, quick video here. So let me know if you agree about that. Like, do you hold out hope that Tesla will be like licensing out any of this stuff? If you disagree with me, I'd love to know. Please, like, give me as much information as to why you might disagree with me on that. If you agree, that's cool too. You know, that's nice to read about as well. But please hit the subscribe button, bell, thumbs up, all that good stuff. Till next time, Will out for Origami Cybertruck. See ya.